Hi, it's Lee from Colouring Queen, and today I'm going to colour from this monochrome colouring book. Now, I did do a review of it, which you can find on the channel. Now, these types of colouring books, we're seeing them pop up everywhere at the moment. They basically are designed to help us focus. So, if you get overwhelmed with choosing colours and colour palettes and all the rest of it, well, with these books, you can just quickly choose a picture and just choose one marker to color them with. And so, how good's that? You just can choose either black or whatever color you fancy. So, there's loads of pictures in this book. And since I've recorded this video, I've actually done quite a few pictures, which I'll show you at the end of this video. But today I'm going to color the rose. Now, initially, you might have seen when I flipped through, I colored a mandala type image, and I bought these new acrylic markers called Artistro. I bought two packets of them. They're meant to have a fine tip and a larger tip. But I tell you what, I certainly would not recommend them at all. Within seconds, the tip had started to fray and little bits were coming off all the time. And my hands were getting absolutely filthy and everything from picking these tiny little bits of the tip off. I thought maybe it's just that marker. So it came in a 2-pack, so I used the other marker. Same thing happened, and so in the end, I used the larger tip and did it off screen to finish it. The larger tip lasted longer, but both of them, just in using it on one picture or so, both of them are absolutely ruined. So I ended up using these sort of no-name markers that I did a review on a while ago. They're acrylic markers, a pack of 36, and they go on like a dream without the tip ball fraying and falling off. But those Artistro ones, they were a real disappointment. Now, this is not meant to be great art. It's just meant to be relaxing. And I tell you, since I've got this book, I have done quite a lot of pictures. And what I'm doing now is before I start sort of doing anything in the day, I sort of sit down and just do one. And it is just incredibly relaxing. And I found that years ago when I was in a bit of a stressful job, I used to do like 15 minutes of a mandala in the morning, and that was great because it sort of got me focused and de-stressed before the day started. But this is even better because I don't even need any colors or pencils or whatnot. Now, after a little bit of doing just the black, I thought I need some color in my life. So at the end, I'll show you some pictures that I've colored in as well and sort of added more than black. But the good thing is that you can add a background to these. So on one of them, I used some pebble chalks for the background, and I was going to do the whole circles and bubbles and whatnot, but I stupidly sprayed fixative on it and could no longer, do all of that. So I will do it on another one, but these books are just incredibly relaxing. If you just want to just focus, just, color, but you don't want to choose anything. You don't even want to choose book. You don't want to choose pens, markers, or whatever. You just pick up black and off you go. Now, of course, you can use any color, and I've used other colors with it, but if really it's just as limited to whatever you want to use. So I'm going to speed up this video because you can see what it's all about. On the paper, there's just an X where you put the black and you just follow along and pop it in there. And so unlike color and numbers, you don't have to go looking for what color it is. You can literally just use anything that you want. Now the paper is the KDP paper, so make sure you pop something behind the paper. So alcohol markers, they will go through. I'm using this acrylic paint marker here, but alcohol markers will bleed through. But you can just use whatever, even a pen, pencil, whatever you feel like. It's just about getting that meditative and focus. Just, that lovely feeling that you get of you're relaxing, you're creating, but really it's just about just being in the moment and just getting that de-stress out. And honestly, I've found that just doing one of these of a morning, and even if they're more complicated, they take less than a half an hour. It's just sort of sets me up nicely for the day. Now, I don't know how long this novelty will last with me and, how long I'll find, oh no, but I can imagine seeing that it will be quite enjoyable. And there's quite a variety of pictures as well. I've only selected something simple here to colour with you. So I'm going to speed up the rest of this and I'll show you those ones that I've already completed. So there's this one all finished up and it sort of looks like a tattoo a bit. Now, I'll show you. This is the first one that I coloured where that marker all just frayed away and that was terrible. A terrible marker, but the picture doing it was quite relaxing. This is one that I just did this morning with alcohol markers. Then just another simple mandala one. And this is a box of veggies. And this is the one that I said I put the pastels on the background and yeah, wasn't able to erase it because I'd fixative on it. A windmill, the rose that we've just created, a candle, another flower, and I think there's one more. Now, bear in mind, I only got the book a few days ago, and there's a cupcake to finish us off with, and that's it. So I hope you enjoy the monochrome colouring, and that's it from me. Until next time, stay safe and happy colouring.